Corin released his last album, There Will Always Be a Small Time, back in 2009, and right now he's working on a new one. The album goes back to Corin's roots, tentatively titled Postcard from Winnipeg.
So I started writing my own songs when I was 29. Because before that, with The Undesirables, I just wrote lyrics and sang. I didn't play guitar or anything like that. And yeah, all those songs were written in the last 9 years. So I have 2 albums as Corin Raymond, and I'm going to be working on my 3rd one this year, which I'm also going to record in Winnipeg. Jonathan just made his new record in Winnipeg, and I'm going to be making my next record in Winnipeg.
They're talking about historical storms in Arkansas. I was kind of excited to see what a historical storm looked like in Arkansas. Turned out it was more of a hysterical storm. We got to our second gig, which wasn't canceled, almost canceled, right down to the hour we arrived. They were like talking about canceling the show. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Apparently it's a great concert. Apparently it's sold out every time. There was like 12 people there. And it was like 2 degrees below zero maybe. There was slush, like it was kind of wet. There was snow. As we were driving into Fayetteville, I kept saying like, is this the historical part of the storm? Like, what does it look like? What the hell is a historical storm, you know? Got into Fayetteville, and on the cover of the Fayetteville newspaper that very day, above the fold, there was an article about the effects of hypothermia. And it said in big letters, under the article, under the headline, it said, "You may lose your senses." And in the article it said, "You may leave your vehicle and wander down the road." That's what it said. You may leave your vehicle and wander down the road. Like, it was scary stuff, man. I was scared to come back here after reading this thing. So there were people down there who not only didn't come to the gig, but they would not leave their homes. The schools were shut for 2 solid weeks. 2 solid weeks. No school. Municipality shut down. It was really crazy. So anyway, it's amazing. You know, we played Winnipeg on Tuesday night. It was 30 below on a Tuesday night. There were 70 people at times changed. Played in Saskatoon last night. Lots of snow, a little chill in the air. You know, we had 30 people out. Look at us here. It's amazing. If this was Arkansas, it would be like a state of emergency right now. Anyway, I'm going to play this song. It's called If Wishes Were Horses. And it's something that my grandmother used to say to me when I wanted something I couldn't have. Like, I'd say, "Hey, can I have that Spider-Man comic book?" And she'd say, kind of in an annoying kind of Presbyterian way, you know, "If wishes were horses, beggars would ride," you know. I was like, oh man. So I had to turn that into something beautiful so I could remember her better. But this song was actually finished in Nashville, Tennessee in February, almost 6 years ago, like a couple weeks ago, February 2005. I was in Nashville for 10 days. I was visiting a friend of mine from New Brunswick named A.G. Olmsted, who was making an incredible album down there with the Nashville Bluegrass Band. And I was really excited because I was down there in Nashville and he was connected to all these amazing folks, all these great musicians. And it was this one night where everyone was going to come over. We're going to have this guitar pull, you know. In Nashville, everyone lives sort of in the outskirts of Nashville. It's like a 20-minute drive to come into town, you know. And I was so excited. And while I was in Nashville, it snowed 3 times. And it didn't stay on the ground or anything. It was just like a few lost flakes, right? Like sort of a little dusty glint of Christmas in the air, kind of. And we're waiting for folks to start arriving. And, you know, a few of those flakes came down, wandering snowflakes, and the phone just started ringing. Like ringing. Nobody came. 0 people came. Not only would they not get in their cars, they wouldn't leave their homes. And I was very confused, you know. And my buddy said, "Corin, you know, you gotta understand something down here. It's like when they see that snow in the air, like they think, if this can happen, like if this is possible, like what could happen next, right? Could be the apocalypse, you know? There's a little of that in here. smooth.